Before talking about Dharma, I have something to show you. Let's take a look. One, whether you are a Theravada Buddhism or Zen Buddhism, we study the Dharma in Buddhism for attaining Nirvana only. And number two, it's not just about wanting to know what the Buddha taught. True Dharma is not for solving life problems. True Dharma in Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We don't study about human existence. And three, the word Dharma or mind has the same meaning. Dharma is not a human being, is not an animal, is not an object. And number four, Dharma doesn't mean anything and doesn't be anything according to the meaning of fictional language. Please bear in mind. Number five, Dharma or mind cannot teach through the language because the meaning of language is just fictional language, and the meaning of language doesn't really exist. 6. To attain Nirvana doesn't cause from transmission mind to mind, doesn't cause from letting go, doesn't cause from non-attachment, doesn't cause from making meditation. All I said are just fictional words and doesn't really exist. 7. For easy understanding, I want to say that Dharma or mind is life. For example, when you drink coffee, can you describe a taste of coffee? I want to say that you feel as it really is. You won't say, I feel hot, I feel bitter, and because you are perceiving or feeling to something which happens to the mind for awareness, which cannot be described with fictional language. This means you feel through the mind. When you perceive or feel to the mind, it's like this. The light which is still alive represents the mind. And let's take a look. There are writers who write Dharma books in Buddhism for Westerners to read for knowledge. I would like to say that everything recorded in the Pleae or the story you read from the books is just knowledge. And two, the word Dharma in Buddhism is the mind. Therefore, the true Dharma, we only study the mind. The mind is not a human being. The mind cannot be described by fictional language. Dharma that you read from the book is such knowledge, and Dharma that you read from the book is just knowledge. That is not a true Dharma in Buddhism. Dharma that you read from the books are just knowledge. That is not a true Dharma in Buddhism. Please bear in mind. And number three, if you want to know what Buddhism teaches, you have to practice Dharma by yourself, not read from books. Number four, Dharma practice in Buddhism will lead you to be a wise person who has the most wisdom and attain Nirvana in the end, which means stop the cycle and the cycle of death and reincarnation forever, and is a permanent escape from samsara. Dharma practice doesn't mean practicing to solve life's problem, to escape from suffering to happiness of the Westerner. And number 6, nowadays Westerners are still misunderstanding about Buddhism from reading from various books which provide information many wrong things. What is said as as I told you. Tuk, 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 tuk. Tuk, 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 tuk. Cha ê cho ê. Tuk, 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 tuk. Wow. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my video. Today is Wednesday, the 2nd of September of October 2024. My name is Dan Kita from Thailand. In this video, I like to talk about the true Dharma in Buddhism for the people who have the most wisdom. If you are a real person who wants to end suffering and attain Nirvana in this life, you have to listen to me only, because I'm Parahant in Thailand. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana in this life. I'm ready, but are you ready? It's up to you. The word Parahant means a perfect person who has realized as it really is and has attained Nirvana. Dharma was taught by the Buddha can solve all problems, not just temporarily, but forever. If you want to end suffering permanently, you must attain Nirvana in this life. Achieving Nirvana is the end of all suffering, because there is no cause to be born anymore. This means you can stop the cycle of death and reincarnation forever and escape from samsara forever too. Dharma in Buddhism doesn't have inspirational quote. There are only the truth that everyone can understand. Buddhism does not teach us to solve life problems and not see to let go when we are suffering. The cause of suffering is we are misunderstanding. We believe that this is our true self, so we attach to everything in this world. Then we will suffer. The ultimate goal of studying in Buddhism is to attain Nirvana only. It's not just about wanting to know what the Buddha taught. Then you will suffer again. Basically, you must first understand what the Buddha taught. The Buddha taught Dhamma only. Dhamma is the true nature of reality that has no name in any fictional language as we believe. Dhamma is not a human being, is not an animal, is not an object. You are Dhamma, I am Dhamma. Dhamma doesn't mean anything according to the meaning of the fictional language. What you see now around here is called Dhamma. The word Dhamma doesn't mean anything according to the meaning of the fictional language as we believe it, as I told you. Everything in this world is Dhamma only. If you can't understand in this talk, that means you should ask twice. The topic to speak in this, let's take a look. Topic to speak in this. Give up trying to stop thinking, but let your thought to think naturally for realizing the thoughts. Why do you say that? If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, the best way, being aware of what you are thinking. I absolutely forbid you to practice about non-attachment and letting go, and absolutely forbid you to practice meditation and walking meditation. Can you understand me? I have something to show you. Let's take a look. Buddhism does not teach that life is suffering, but teaches universal truth to attain Nirvana. Life does not suffer, body does not suffer, but the misunderstanding that comes from thoughts cause suffering. And one, you suffer because you misunderstand. Two, you misunderstand because you lack of wisdom. Three, you lack of wisdom because you don't know ignorance as it really is. Realizing of your thought as it really is can literally help you become a wise person. Then ignorance will fade away by itself. And let's take a look. The word avijja is Pali language. It means ignorance in English. Ignorance doesn't mean lack of knowledge. And let's take a look. Knowledge is created by using fictional language to create contents and stories such as mathematics, science, music theory, etc. for teaching Israel. But ignorance as it really is not about fictional language and cannot teach Israel with the fictional language. Contents and story in Pleae are called knowledge. Again, content and story in Pleae are called knowledge. I said yesterday sound weird because you have never heard someone say it like me before. Topic to speak in this video. Topic to speak in this video, I say, give up trying to stop thinking, but let your thought to think naturally for realizing the thought. Why did I say that? Being aware of what you are thinking is the best way. While you are realizing your thoughts, you will find ultimate wisdom without suffering. The following an example can help you to understand about why I say give up trying to stop thinking, but let your thought to think naturally for realizing the thought. Give up trying to stop thinking. The thought process are on duty all the time. The thought process doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. The thought process cannot be seen, cannot be stopped. The thought process has no owner. As I told you, the thought process cannot be seen, cannot be stopped. Cannot be seen, cannot be stopped. I have something to show you. You will try to believe. As soon as you read this word, that I love you, or I hate you, I love you. If someone sends you a message which wrote that I love you, the matter in your thought is pleasing because you can understand in the meaning of I love you, and the matter in your thought is pleasing. The matter in your thought is happen. The matter in your thought happen to you to learn doesn't mean for manner, and then it will fade away by itself without dealing with anything. But you cannot realize your thought. Can you understand me? I say, if someone sends you a message which wrote that I love you, you try the meaning of I love you. This means the matter in your thought is pleasing, and you want to keep it for a long time. Wow, I love you, I love you. The matter in your thought is pleasing. It will fade away by itself without dealing with anything. The matter in your thought cannot be controlled, cannot be seen, and doesn't belong to anyone on earth. In the same way, if someone sends you a message which wrote that, I hate you, I hate you. You can't understand the meaning of I hate you because you were taught to believe in the meaning of the Buddhist language. The meaning of I hate you made you get angry. You don't like it. You want to kick it out, and you want to stop thinking. It's impossible to do that because the thought process cannot be seen, cannot be stopped. The thought process doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. Can you understand me? The meaning of I hate you, it will fade away by itself without dealing with it. The meaning of I hate you, it happened to learn, doesn't mean to manage. And then it will fade away by itself without dealing with anything, but you cannot realize your thought. I say this as a Soviet. Can you stand me? The story in this song, I want you to understand. I want you to understand. Give up trying to stop thinking. Give up trying to stop thinking, but let your thought to think naturally for realizing the thought. Being aware of what you are thinking or realizing your thought doesn't mean practice, but it's natural, because everyone must think all the time and cannot be stopped. The following example can help you to understand. What you see now, you see the way you see, you see the way you see as it is. It doesn't mean a man who is walking, doesn't mean a man who is speaking, and doesn't mean a man who is singing. It's just playing. The young one, darling, were the young one, and the young one, darling, were the young one. ขอเพลงช้าสักเพลงนะ Don't look so sad, I saw his over. ไม่ธรรมดาเสียงใสไพเราะดี you know. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. When you listen to me, you must consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it, and finally you will have opportunity to attain Nirvana flight. Being aware of what you are thinking is happen all the time. The thinking happen all the time. Can you understand me? For example, if you want to move this from here, if you want to move this from here to there, like this. At first, before you really do, at first, you have to think. There will be an image in your thought like this. And then, when you really do, you do like this. Can you realize your thought? If you can do that, this means you are wise. Every story I convey in the video, I want you to understand. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, I absolutely forbid you to practice about non-attachment and letting go, and I absolutely forbid you to practice meditation or walking meditation. When you do like this, you will totally believe this is walking meditation, and walking meditation will lead to happiness, will lead to true peace of mind. Not at all, it's impossible. When you do like this, it's just the body posture of the human. Where can I find walking meditation? I say this as a Soviet. I say, where can I find walking meditation? Because you have never heard someone say like me before. You do like this, you will try to believe. Lifting, moving, dropping. Lifting, moving, dropping. Oh, when you do like this, in Thailand it's called เดินจงกรม เดินจงกรม Repeat after me. เดินจงกรม But in reality, when you do like this, doesn't mean เดินจงกรม doesn't mean เดินจงกรม doesn't mean walking meditation. You walk naturally all the time. When you do like this, you walk naturally, but you will try to believe this is walking meditation. Where can I find the meaning of walking in meditation? Where can I find the meaning of walking meditation? It's just a belief. It's in your thought because you will try to believe. Topic to speak in this video, I say, give up trying to stop thinking, but let your thought to think naturally for realizing the thought. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, as I told you, being aware of what you are thinking is the best way. Nothing more to say than this. Please bear in mind,